Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella. Today's Wednesday, so it's Wellness Wednesday. And I haven't done one in, I think, 2 weeks because I was sick. I had laryngitis, by the way. I don't know if I ever said that. And also I had some issues with another health problem that I have been having. And actually I wanted to come here and chat about that a little bit and then share something with you. But anyways, so I started Wellness Wednesday in the beginning of the year, actually the very first day of the year, because it was a Wednesday. Because I wanted to try to keep myself accountable for, making healthier choices and also budgeting, because that goes along with wellness, I think, for my family at least. Trying to pay off some debts and, use our money wisely and all that stuff. But anyways, so I was doing pretty good up until I got sick, which was 2 weeks ago. I can't remember what day it was. It was a Sunday. I started getting sick, and I also started having issues with my female reproductive organs that I've been having issues with. They came both at the same time. It was crazy. So it was a really rough 2 weeks, and so that threw me completely off track. I wasn't able to do my walks, which I do want to start back up. Because I was so sick and also feeling so bad. But, and TMI probably, but I'm not a TMI person. I don't think could be any too much information. I like to chat about everything. This particular period was one of the worst ones I've had since 2020. And I was in bed for 3 days with it. And on top of that, I was sick. So it made it even worse, So it was horrible. Luckily, Devin had already had 1 day ready to be off. He was already planned off 1 day, and then he was able to take off other days to help me, because I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't have. But anyways, so if you remember, if you were here last October, September, October, around that age time, I was trying to get doctor appointments. I was going to doctor appointments and stuff about that, all those problems, to get them straightened out. On top of having really rough periods, I also have a couple blood disorders, and so it makes things just worse. It just makes the periods worse, and it makes treating them a little bit worse, because I have blood clotting disorders. I can't take anything hormonal, and so that rules out medicine that could make periods better, because they're all hormonal. I can't even say that. So anyways, I was taking the steps last year to go to the doctor, do all these things. But then at the same time, if you also remember back then, something happened in our personal lives. Not ours, but like people we know. That was absolutely horrible. And we were super upset. I know in a few videos I was like crying about it. Just thinking about it was making me cry. And I still can't really talk about what happened because there's still court related things going on. So, but it was horrible. Just suffice it to say that it was horrible. We lost friendship with someone. It just ended. It was there and then it was gone because of what this person did. And it was just a horrible experience. And I still thinking back, I can't believe that it happened, So we were mourning for the person who got hurt, and we were all mourning for the person who did it, not because they did it, but because they weren't the person we thought they were, and then we just lost their friendship, that we had. It was just gone in a moment, So anyways, all that was horrible back then. We were grieving that for months. And, we're still dealing with that because of, it's my neighbor out there on her porch. The court stuff, it's in courts right now. It's doing all that stuff because it's like major, it's a bad thing that happened. Anyways, so that threw me off. I canceled my appointments that were in October, because I had 2 in October that I was supposed to go to. Actually, I ended up having 3, but one of them, the doctor, he had it in his notes to refer me to a hematologist, and then he never actually did it. And I found that out the other day when I was calling to reset up those appointments. So, I don't know if I'm going to have to go do that or not. But anyways, I got to figure out all my bleeding and blood stuff before I can get surgery. She's moving around metal furniture, if you hear that. She's got patio furniture. She just moved in. She's really nice. Her name's Mary. She's an older lady, and she has 2 grandkids. One's 7 and one's 4. And when they're over there, Jessie goes out and plays with them. They're really cute. Anyways, sidetracking. So I want to try to get all that done this year, and I'm hoping if I can get everything, you know, lined up, T's crossed, I's dotted, I'm hoping that I can get the surgery before like May or June. I'm hoping in that area, but preferably like May or sooner, because my big craft markets start in July. The biggest one that I'm looking forward to is it's probably going to be July 5th this year because of the calendar. It's usually the Saturday closest to July 4th, so it's probably July 5th. Yeah. So I want to get my surgery done and my healed upness done before that, because I want to be able to go to that. And then, you know, after July, August, September, October, November, December is when all the fall / Christmas markets start up. So I want to be able to do those. And obviously, if I get the surgery and everything goes fine and well, it will affect the rest of my life in a positive way. It'll make me not suffer so much and not be bedridden for multiple days out of a month because of a stupid organ I don't need anymore. But anyways, so that threw off everything this past month, January. And because I was sick on top of that, I had laryngitis forever, it felt like. I don't think I've ever had laryngitis in my whole life. Up until then, it was viral laryngitis, so there was nothing they could do about it except just wait for it to get better, and it did get better. I still got like a little bit of random coughing every now and then, but it's just that lingering kind of like cold stuff, you know, that just lingers forever. And it's really warm now this week. It's been in the 60s and 70s, but then this coming Sunday it's supposed to dip back down. Saturday's high is 74, Sunday's high is 46, so it's like a 30-degree drop in one day. We're expecting thunderstorms all this week because of the weather, you know, the hot air, cold air. Potential tornadoes, which is fun. It's always fun. So we're probably going to get sick again with the weather changing, but that's okay. Anyways, I just wanted to say that because of that pending, I got those 2 appointments again. I rescheduled them. They're coming up soon this month. They're in February. Also, co-op is starting back up. Homeschool co-op. Actually, the Valentine's Day party is this Thursday. And then co-op classes start back up, and I've got to do some babysitting this month because of those court dates I was talking about. What else is this month? There was something else. I'm forgetting something. It's on the calendar in the kitchen, but it's later in the month. I don't know. The girl I used to babysit is turning 17 this month. Her birthday's in a couple weeks. It's crazy to me. But she's a grown woman almost. Anyways, what was I saying? See, I talk a lot. I like to chat. So I want to, I'm trying to prep now for those doctor appointments and potentially getting a surgery at some point this year. I don't really know when. And plus our insurance is changing in a month. Less than a month. It's March 1st is when it changes. So that's probably going to affect a lot of things. I'm really hoping that all of our doctors take the insurance that we're getting so that we don't have to find new doctors, because that's annoying. So, I got to get June an appointment too. She needs her yearly physical. So I got to do that. I got to remember to do that. So what I'm trying to say is I'm not going to focus on losing weight, which I already was trying not to do because I can get obsessed with that and then it can go really bad. I'm just going to focus on trying to mostly stay active, because if I do get a surgery, I need to stay active leading up to it and after it so that I don't have to worry about blood clots, because I do have a blood clotting disorder and an excessive bleeding disorder. So the surgery could be dangerous because of the bleeding, and then the post-surgery could be dangerous because of the blood clotting. So I have to, you know, keep my blood flowing good. I don't want to sit around and get a blood clot and then have like an embolism or something. And plus, even if you just have a regular blood clot, not the kind that travels, they hurt really bad. You know, my sister had one pretty recently, last year I think, in her leg, and it was really bad for her for a while until they finally dissolved or whatever they do. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, so my Wellness Wednesdays from here on out, depending on doctor appointments and things, because if there's one on Wednesday, I can't do it. It's just going to be me talking about the steps I'm taking to be slightly healthier. Like, I don't want to get obsessed with it, because I tend to do that when I'm trying to do health journeys. I get super into it for a few months and then I just fall off. You know, I get burnt out. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to take, like I said in past wellness videos, baby steps, just little steps, little changes here and there to make better choices. And with the weather about to warm up, you know, it's getting close to spring, it's going to help a lot because we can get out at parks and stuff. And it'll help activity get a lot better. Plus, it'll give me some vitamin D, which will make me feel better and boost my mood. I don't really remember having the winter blues in the past, but boy, this year it hit me hard. It's the little period between Christmas and like a couple weeks ago, I was just rough mentally. I was just waiting for spring. So this past week, when it's been in the 60s and 70s, we've been outside a lot. Me and the kids have been playing, and I've just been sitting in the sun, absorbing all of that vitamin D. I am on vitamin D supplements, actually. They put, because my vitamin D was really low at my physical last year, so I got to get that refilled. I took my last one yesterday. It's a weekly pill, so I got to call it in. But I'm hoping I can come off of that, and I'm hoping that I can come off my iron soon too, after all this stuff is over, doctor visits and stuff. But anyways, it's gonna be like a long haul thing because it always takes forever to get doctor appointments here, and they always book them so far in advance. It stinks. I hate waiting, but I just wish you could go and just get things done and get it over with. But so that's all that. I don't even know if any of that made sense because I kind of all over the place. But so I'm just gonna try to keep making better steps to being a little bit healthier. And we're also still focusing on our budget. I got this cute printable from Kaylee at Shadows at Midnight. She has a YouTube channel here. She talks about family stuff. She has 2 little kids and a husband. She lives over in the UK. She crochets, she knits, she does other little crafty type things. She sews. She talks about just family related things, parenting, homemaking, a little bit of homeschool. Her kids are still really young, so she's not like super homeschooly, you know. It's not like curriculum, it's just home learning. But she also has a coffee shop, I'm not sure how you say that, where you can get, she has a lot of free things on there, and you can also do like donations and stuff like that. So she put out this one recently, and it's a really cute cottagecore themed like budget tracker, like what is it called, like a no spend tracker. So I printed it out for February, and it's so cute. I love cottagecore things. If I was the kind of person who could have an aesthetic, because to me, like, having aesthetics are expensive. You have to spend a lot of money to like redo your whole house and your wardrobe and all that. But I would always want a cottagecore, witchy vibes aesthetic. Like, I would love that. There's one particular YouTube channel. I can't remember what the YouTube channel is because she only posts like once a month. But her aesthetic is 100% what I want if I could, like, just afford to switch everything in my house over to an aesthetic. It would be that. But, you know, it's really hard with kids. But she has 2 young kids. She's just a better parent than I am, I guess, because my kids are messy as heck. Everything in this house is stained. But, yeah, my aesthetic right now is eclectic. That's all. That's the only thing it could be, is chaotic, eclectic, maybe, if that's a word. But anyways, this is the printable. Look how cute it is. Little ducks, and this mama duck is wearing a hat, and the flowers, it's just so pretty. And I don't know if she hand drew these, because she does draw really well, and she draws like her own things, but even if it is clip art, it's still just beautiful clip art. But up here she's got it written no spin, plan spin, and unplanned spin, so I just highlighted those in the colors that I used to mark those. I guess you could have colored the hearts that too. Then a place to write the month, and then there's no spend day ideas, like, so you don't go out shopping, you can go to the park with a lunch, which is one of the things I put on there. And then she has an area where you can, things you're allowed to spend on, things you can stop spending on. So the stop spending on is gas station snacks, and it will always be gas station snacks for us because we have a bad habit of doing that. And the allowed to spend on, I just put tax shopping. And here in the US, when you file your taxes, you get money back if you overpay the previous year, which we always do because, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into all the tax stuff. So with our tax return this year, we're going to use the majority of it to pay off some bills. But some of it I have budgeted to spend on things that we need. That's usually what we do every tax season, is we use that time to like be able to buy things that we need that we can't really buy throughout the year because they're more expensive, you know. Nothing crazy, but like usually that's when we buy a lot of clothing. Or if we need like pots and pans for the kitchen or any house related things like that. In the future, not this year, but in the future I'm going to use a lot of it for curriculums, because I do want to branch out and try different homeschool curriculums, but some of them are very expensive. So it's a big upfront cost. But a lot of them, if I'm careful with them, I can reuse them for June after Jessie. I just have to make copies of the work pages, which I can do. I have a copier printer. But anyways, that's just sidetrack. So it just says tax shopping, and that's what that is. That's just, it's the tax money when it comes, being able to use it for the things that we need. Okay, and then there's a calendar portion where you put in the days, and then down here there is a, like, reminding you why you're doing it, and right here is at the end of the month where you can fill in your notes about the month. So today is the 5th, I think, yeah. And so far we have 2 blue hearts, 2 orange ones. So the blue is no spend days, the orange is planned spend. On Sunday we bought Valentine's Day cards for the kids' Valentine's Day party coming up. Tonight, it's tomorrow actually, yeah, Thursday. So tonight we gotta sit down and fill them all out, and we had to get 108 of them, 104 of them, because they're 2 of the kids. There's 54 kids in it. So and then yesterday we got groceries. We were out of some things, so I went ahead and got groceries yesterday. Yeah, so far so good. It is only the 5th day of the month. I'm not planning on doing anything today. It's actually supposed to storm today. Potential tornadoes actually, so gotta watch out for that. And it's gonna be raining and stormy all the way through, I think, Sunday. So we won't be doing anything too much this weekend. We got the dryer parts finally. So Devin's gonna fix that this weekend when he's off work. And we might go to my mom's at some point this weekend because my daughter June has been wanting to play with Judah, my little brother's birthday present that he got, Christmas present, one of them. His birthday and Christmas was right beside each other. His birthday is the 21st of December, so he got like a ride-on Jeep like thing, and she loves it and she wants to go play on it. She's been asking to go play with Judah's truck is what she says. So we're gonna try to go this weekend to visit my mom and also let her play with Judah's toys because she likes his toys. But yeah, so we have no other planned spend, like frivolous things this month that I can think of, because Valentine's Day is already, we did all the Valentine's Day stuff. So we already paid our co-op fees. I paid that in the end of January, so shouldn't have any other random things to spend on this month unless something pops up, you know. I was thinking in January, because we were trying to do a no spend January, and that was just a little too much for us because we're not used to it, you know. So I think February we're gonna do low spend February, and we might just try to keep up with the low spending, because no spending is a little scary when you're not used to it and when you already have habits of spending money. So anyways, but let's see here. I don't have any markets planned for February. I wish I had one sooner in March, but my March market is not until the end of March, but that's fine. It is what it is. So, and today's the 5th, so this weekend I'm going to start working on new bags for my shop. I think I'm going to make some tote bags, because it's been a while since I make tote bags, and either zipper project bags or just drawstring bags, I don't know. I have to get out all my fabric and like look at it, and then I'll decide from then. So I'm going to work on those to put out next weekend, Valentine's Day weekend. And then I might try to squeeze in another smaller Etsy update in February. February's a short month and it always throws me off, you know. So maybe no-show couches or something, I don't know. So hopefully that'll be some extra income. My YouTube check this month, I have like a set amount that I strive for every month from YouTube, and it's higher than that, so that's always a bonus to me. When it's higher than that, I'm like, woohoo. But my goal is always to get to that, you know. That'll come around the 21st. That's a Friday. So yeah, but I don't think I have anything else that I need to spend money on. But our taxes usually come the 2nd or 3rd week of February, so that's coming up, you know, at some point. You never really know when it's coming. It just kind of tells you that it was approved and that it'll come at some point, and then it just shows up. But so, and the majority of our tax return is going towards paying off some bills. I hate that, but at least they won't be there anymore. And oh, we do got to get truck parts for the trucks, and the suspension and something else I can't remember what Devin said is messing up on the front end of the truck, so we got to look into that soon. Devin said he's gonna sit down this weekend to get all the prices and all that figured out so that I can budget it, because I'm like the budgeter. I'm the one who controls the finances. But yeah, so anyways, I will leave Kaylee's YouTube channel and her coffee shop linked below so you can go grab us if you want to. And I don't think I talked about anything else in these feelings vlog. But anyways, I hope you still continue along on the Wellness Wednesdays with me, even though I'm not going to be weighing myself or anything, because I just don't need that stress right now, on top of dealing with these doctor appointments and things. And the court-related stuff is still weighing pretty heavy. You know, it's kind of like a little cloud looming over. And I'll be so glad when that's done. But they did say that it's going to be about 1.5 years until all of it's done and concluded. And it's just... that was so hard back in October when I was crying a lot in videos. Because like I said, you know, we felt bad for the person that got hurt. And the person who did it, we felt bad because the relationship just disappeared, you know. And it was kind of a close relationship. And it's affected a lot of things since then. Because that person's family, you know, it's affected things with them. And it's just been an experience that I hope we never experience again. And I hope that after all this court stuff, it all just settles down and that person is either in jail or not involved anymore, and the person who got hurt has a better life. And I just want it to be over with. Because I'm so tired of talking about it and dealing about it. And when something like that's going on, it's just there constantly. You know, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's wanting to know all the information. And you know, it's just, I'm not privy to share it, so I can't share it. But anyways, that is everything. So that's a long video, but I will see you guys next Wednesday, hopefully. My next doctor appointment is not next week, it's the week after next week. And the week after that's the follow-up for it. I hate that. I have to wait a whole week. I hope that they have the results on the app, because then I can go look at it myself. Because I think that I have a cyst or something going on one of my ovaries, because I've been having a lot of really bad pain on the left side. I've had cysts before, but not bad ones. My sister has endometriosis, is how you say that. So she gets cysts often, and really bad ones, and they rupture, and she's just used to it by now, you know, because she's been dealing with it forever. But I am not. And I've been hurting really bad just randomly on my left side, left pelvis side, and I think that it's a cyst. But anyways, they're going to do an ultrasound soon and follow up and all that stuff, and I dread it. I just want them to take it out and burn it up or something. But anyways, so I'm just gonna try to keep up with my activity, make better food choices, try to. That's like the hardest part for me. And try to stay positive. Gotta get out and get sunlight when it's sunshine, and it's very gloomy today. But I'll see you guys next Wednesday, hopefully, for another one, and then I'll see you in between with crochet videos. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, and I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.